Cian Cowley with Fight Star Media here in the Tree Arena for BAMMA 30. Just taking a chance to grab Cian Cowley. Cian, how are you tonight?
Good man, good. Yeah, enjoying the fight. Some serious fights out there tonight.
So many of your teammates on the card. You're probably standing here itching, wishing you were in there as well.
Yeah, well, I was due to fight on this card. I nearly had the contract nearly ready to go, but before the last fight. But I done me tendons in my elbow in the last fight, so it's still not. It's only getting back to normal now. So I'm sick. I'm not fighting tonight, but fuck it. It's plenty more time to come. So there's gonna be loads more nights like this. This is only the start. Look at it now. Look at the Tree Arena there now. Like each show, it's getting bigger. It's gonna get to a stage where there's gonna be three, four of them sold out a year in here. You know what I mean? So, and I'll be on all of them. So
the dust has settled on your last fight on BAMMA against David Cowley, where you unfortunately lost. Have you had time to reflect and look back at that performance? And
yeah, well, like it wasn't letting it get to me like too much. Don't get me wrong. I think about it every day. Like about that was the first time in a fight I've ever been stopped in a fight. Like I've never been. The only way I've ever been beaten is by the points, and that in a true fight that's not really getting beaten, because you know what I mean, true fight goes on forever. And I really think I can when it comes to going the distance and all that, I've heart and determination to go forever. But this is MMA. Like you can get submitted and get put out like that. You know what I mean? It's kill or be killed. I was killed on my first outing, like so. But like I said, it's only early days. Like this is only not even 2 years into my MMA career. Like you know what I mean. Everyone who knows me well, people who know me from the Thai boxing, not just from the MMA, will know that this is nothing. I experienced this with the Thai boxing as well. I had a few bad losses, started my career, and then I got my feet on the ground then and bang then. So this is the same thing. I can see it happening. A
phrase your coach uses regularly, and it's the title of his book, Win or Learn. I'm guessing, having taken the loss, are you now learning from this? And if so, what are you doing in the gym now to prepare and get ready for your next fight?
Yeah, 100%. Win or learn is one of the best. John's saying it's the best saying to go by, and that's. You can't put it better than that. Like you win a fight, you might go back to the gym and think that you're the dog's bollocks, and then you won't. There's a little mistakes you made in the fight, even though you don't think, because you won, you don't work on them, and then you end up being found out later. And it's always better to get found out early, and then you can work on it. So then each thing that I get found out with, I can go to work on it, and then eventually I'll build this strong all-round game. And like it's not win or learn. I'm after learning loads from that fight and from that whole experience, not just the fight but the whole lead up, the being over in England, all that shit. So like it's just adding to my already experienced background, like you know what I mean. So
you come into MMA with a huge hype behind you, obviously from your Thai background. And what would you say now to fighters who would look at you and say, you know, the blueprint is there to be Cian? Like, you know what I mean, you had Jay Mugan, then you had obviously David Cowley. What would you say to them who now think, oh yeah, I'll fight Cian Cowley, when before no one wanted to fight you at all? Yeah, is that almost a refreshing feeling, knowing that people will fight you now?
Yeah, well it's kind of a good thing now, because like even the last fight there, David Cowley, like I had 3 pullouts. They matched me, found out who I was, pulled out. Same thing again happened. Then the 4th lad was David Cowley, but I don't know whether it's true or not. But you know, fair play to me. He jumped in. He was game as fuck. Like you know what I mean. He knew what he was getting himself into, fighting me on the feet, and that he done his job. He got it done. But before, it was like, because of my name in the background and the following that I have, everyone was just like so hard to get me fights, and the only people that were willing to fight me were really high level guys, which I wouldn't shy away and fight them, but like I always have to build up a good base first before I start jumping into the big leagues. I'm not saying that I'll fear no one, I'll fight anybody, but I have to be smart about my career, you know what I mean, as well. Like, and just goes to show you, like this is the beauty of fighting as well. Like you know what I mean. No one expected me that fight to go down that way. Most people you see having their pro debuts have a spectacular KO and blah blah blah, and it's built up. Mine didn't go like that. It is what it is. This is the way it goes. Someone has to lose, you know what I mean? But we'll see. This is going to add to the story, and it's going to make my story even more great in a few years' time. So,
what will we see from Cian Cowley the next time he steps in that cage?
Well, the next time, what you always see with me, just going to look for the finish. I fight just to kill, like you know what I mean. My fighting style is to be. I want to get in there get out without a scratch on my face. I want to get the fight done as quickly as possible, whatever way. So I'm starting to find my ground now with different positions and that, and it's just getting the grappling done now, and keep adding to it, and then the fights will tell. It's the only way I'm going to get really experience is by getting the fights under the belt. There's no point in me saying I'm going and doing 6 months of this, or I'm going and doing loads of wrestling classes and this and that. It's the fights that are going to show and that are going to get me experience. So I just want to clock the fights up now as quick as I can. So
now, before I let you go, there is a small matter of a fight that's happening August 26th with a close teammate and training partner of yours. Now, I don't want to let you go without asking, so I have to ask, first of all, what's the feel like in SPG at the moment? It must be amazing. And can you give us your thoughts and your prediction for Floyd versus Conor?
Yeah, obviously the buzz in the gym is the same way it always is, especially when Conor's fighting. There's always a nice buzz around the gym as well. But even though it's a completely different sport, it's boxing now, but it's a mad scene. But I don't even know how to. It's a mad one, like, but it feels good. Like, it feels like it's I don't know. It doesn't surprise me, if you get me, with Conor. It doesn't surprise me that this has happened. You know what I mean? Like when I first remember him talking about, oh, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? When I first heard that, most people when they first heard it like a year or two ago would have been like, no chance. I was like, geez, that's very, very possible that fight can happen, and it's very possible that Conor can win. But now, as it's gone closer, I can't see how Floyd is going to win. I think Conor is going to do a job on him. Honest to God, I think Conor is going to do a job on him. Really, like, Floyd is hats off to him if he steps in the ring with Conor, because I don't think he's going to. I have a feeling he's going to pull out, to be honest, because Conor's, I don't know, the ghost. I'm not just saying licking his ass. He teammate around. It's legit. Real recognise real. I'm real. I recognise what he's about, and Conor is the real deal. And I'm telling you, boxing or MMA or kickboxing, whatever the fuck it is.
Before I let you go, it's easy to have followers and loyal people around you when you're winning all the time. So do you want to give a shout out to the people who have still been loyal to you? And I'm sure you have a lot of people you want to thank for being around you at the moment.
Obviously, the big shout out to me, all my teammates who still to this day, even I go back to the gym the Monday after getting a big loss like that, and it's like as if nothing happened. You know what I mean? It's just another day in the office, and me obviously me sponsors Fight Store and my manager Claire sticking with me. Like, you know what I mean? They always say, John said to me after that fight, keep an eye on who's in the dressing room and who's around you in the next few weeks, and I did do that, which was a good thing that this happened so early in my career. Actually, it's a very good thing that happened. So the first couple of weeks I kept a very close eye on who was around me, and it's true, that first week before that my phone hops all day long, and that's why I never answered the phone. The hardest cunt to get a hold of. But after that fight, literally I was bored at home nearly, because no one was getting in touch with me. Yeah. Only the likes of Claire and a couple of the close people in Warriors and SPG. But that just goes to show you, like, you know what I mean? And they're the ones that they'll benefit off it when I make it.
They'll rise when you rise.
They will rise. When I win, we all win. You know what I mean? So that's the way it's going to be.
Well, listen, Cian, I'll let you get back to the fights. Thank you very much for your time, right?